Oh, well, this is just sad. I ran over my favorite hose with the lawnmower. Lucky for you, I'm going to show you how to fix it. What's going on, everyone? Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to hit subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. This is going to be a pretty quick video for you, hopefully. That is literally the only part that I need to do this. You can probably see where this is going already. This is just a hose barb. It's got these connectors on both ends and a couple of hose clamps. It's going to be real simple, guys. The basic process is we're just going to figure out exactly where the damage is. Pretty obvious here, isn't it? I'm probably going to cut back about a ½ inch from the damage just to make sure we don't get a future leak. So we're going to cut it back to about here. Same for this side. We're going to cut it back to about here. Just take a nice sharp scissors, and you're going to want to get a nice even square cut, and then we're going to wrap this over it. We're going to just cut this section out. We're going to lose about 2 feet of hose, but no problem there. We're going to revive our nice no kink hose here from Flexzilla. Apologies for screaming kids in the background. That's why we call it the DIY Dad channel after all. I'm doing all this stuff while the kids are running around. Anyway, get yourself a nice flat surface you can work on. You can either use a utility knife like this, and you can just press it down against the surface and just make a nice quick slit like that if you got a nice sharp blade. If not, I'm going to go ahead and use the scissors here because I feel like I can get a nice square cut with that. We'll see. So we're going to go ahead and line this up. Make it flat. Make sure there aren't any other cuts behind it here. Like I said, about a ½ inch or so beyond the damage. And we're just going to get it nice and straight. And you can use some of the lettering here that's printed on the hose just to line yourself up for a nice straight cut. Okay, and that's why we do this live on camera, because these scissors are not strong enough. Let's get some wire cutters. Okay, as for tools that we're going to use, scissors don't have enough leverage, especially flimsy ones. If you have some heavy-duty scissors that you can really get good leverage on, you can use those, but that's not going to work. This is a very tough hose. You could try some wire cutters like this, but we're not going to get all the way through it in one crimp. So I got a razor blade with a fresh blade on it. Utility knife. Now, as I said, we're going to want to go back about, ½ inch from where the damage is here, so you can see. Didn't totally cut through here, but the outer layer, the outer rubber is damaged. So let's just get a nice squared off cut here. And we are going to lose a couple feet of hose, but that's no big deal. We're going to revive our beautiful Flexzilla here. And we'll try to do this just a light cut, just to score the outside first. And we'll try to get 90 degrees as best we can. A nice clean cut will ensure a nice tight seal. There we go. Not 100% perfect, but we can clean this up a little bit if we wanted to. We can just kind of shave a little bit off the end here. I'm not going to worry about it too much, just as long as it's as clean as you can get it and as square as possible. Now let's get the other end. That's how much hose we're going to lose. Not a lot. Thank you, lawnmower blade. You know what? This looks like a good spot. You can index the cut using some lettering, just as a reference. So let's go ahead and go right about there. I'll try to do this one straight since I don't have anything pulling on the opposite side. Let's take our cut nice and slow. Try to stay even. There, this one's better. cut into the workbench a little bit, but there you go. Now the only other tool you're going to need is a flathead screwdriver just to tighten the hose clamps down. Simply join the two ends together, and you might have to push a little bit and kind of twist. First we want to get the hose clamp over it, that would help. And we'll just kind of twist together. And this is made for different size hoses. You can see that it's kind of tapered, so you can do, this is a 5/8 hose diameter, inside diameter. You can do a 3/4. It should work all the same, but let's just try to get that all the way to the middle. There we go. And you can see it's not 100% straight, but in fact, you could probably use a little bit of Vaseline or something if you wanted to help this slide together a little bit. Just put a little bit on your finger and just run it around the inside there, and it would probably help you slide that on nice. And we'll get the other one on. Don't forget hose clamp. Let's loosen that up. The other one was loose. Okay. And I'll just give it a twist. And there you have it. That's how you do a hose repair. I just saved myself 40 bucks. Just check all the way around it, make sure that there aren't any gaps. Just keep pushing and twisting, push in until it's flush. Looks good to me. Slide your hose clamps into place and ratchet it down. Guys, if you found this video useful, be sure to hit subscribe, leave a comment below if you got any questions. Until next time, thanks for watching.